Hello.
And Mike.
Hello.
This is our weekly World of the Weird where we... Oh, shit. This is our sister show to Cut Into the Ball, where we bring you the weekly World of the Weird as we found on the World Wide Web this week.
Whoop, whoop.
It is what it says on the tin, basically.
That's it.
We found... There's a lot of weird shit going on, though, this week.
It certainly is.
Now, usually we have a news article. Well, this week we've got a Twitter thread. Because there's been a lot of drones in New Jersey, especially, all over the world.
Hey, yo, Ma, what the fuck is that in the fucking sky, Ma?
Where's my gabagool? Something
Get
like
the
that.
fucking shotgun, Ma.
Well, people have been advised not to shoot these things down. Lot of drones in the sky. So many drone sightings, not only in New Jersey, across the world.
Yeah, it's off the hook, innit, at the moment.
Yeah, it really is. So does that mean that the aliens are coming? The aliens are coming?
The aliens are coming. Oh, they're here?
Or they're already... Oh, God, they're here. So weeks of unexplained drone sightings in New Jersey have left residents, politicians and public safety officials scratching their heads, prompting security concerns. I would fucking say so.
Just a bit.
With residents and multiple public officials calling for a response to the drone activity and experts working to uncover exactly what's going on, the White House's National Security Communications Advisor, John Kirby, sought to assure the public on Thursday there is no threat to public safety. Of course
How do they
there
know?
isn't.
How do they know if they don't know what it is?
Exactly. Because it hasn't attacked anybody yet.
Yet.
I watched an interview with Ross Coulthard, the Australian guy, and he's genuinely like, look, these things are everywhere now. The last few weeks we've been seeing them in the sky all over the world.
Okay.
These lights doing crazy shit, and I'm paraphrasing. And he's like, this might be the calm before the storm. Who knows what's going to happen in 2025? Whatever is there wants us to see it.
Well, he seems to think that's the case because he's got insider knowledge, hasn't he? He spoke to people
Yeah.
that are in the know about this shit, i.e. Arrow and all that.
Well, Democratic Representative Josh Gottheimer told CNN's Kate Boudland the FBI and the US Department of Homeland Security have a responsibility to brief the public more thoroughly and to make sure everyone knows what they know. I can't see that happening. He said he's received a closed-door briefing on the matter and agrees that there is no reason to believe the drones pose a credible threat. In other words, he's been told fuck all.
Yeah. Well, if they pose no credible threat, I heard a story that, like, some guy needed to go in the air ambulance and the local guy in charge couldn't approve the chopper taking off because of these drones.
Well,
So if you're not bothered about, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
if you're not
yeah,
bothered
yeah.
about air safety, like, why didn't you send the chopper up? Like, well, because you knew
yeah.
there's things you can't explain. As big as cars.
As big as cars, exactly. Now, the Pentagon has said, hey, honestly, there isn't an Iranian mothership off the coast. And I kind of agree with that.
It's definitely not Iranian
No.
tech, is it? Come on.
Well, it's made it across half the globe, completely undetected by any other
Bollocks.
nation.
Well, what if they've got a ship offshore that they're,
But they know
or
it's
in the
there.
middle of the ocean? What if they're a bit closer, is what I'm saying?
You see satellite imagery, you
No,
know what
it's
this...
not happening.
You
No,
know,
Right, no, but hang on, you sail there.
I watched a video, yeah? There was a person outside Area 51 with a drone. It's only about 12 seconds long. You see the drone approach the fence,
Yeah.
goes over the fence, and within 3 to 4 seconds it's
Shut down. Yeah. Now, I'm saying, Mike, that's because that's Area 51 and they have the best technology in the world. We're talking about New Jersey.
Yeah, but it's still over fucking army bases and shit, isn't it?
See, but this is my point though. If we're so advanced, why the fuck are they all like,
Weren't they shot them down?
exactly, why is everyone flapping a bit? I saw a thing a couple of days ago where
The
like,
human
they
drones.
literally asked for information, like the actual government was saying if you have any information,
If you find one of these,
We'd
tell
like
me about
it.
it.
We'd like to know what they are. I mean, fuck me!
I know.
And I get your point. I do take your point.
human-made drones.
Technology is so good. So I know what you're saying. My idea that there's a ship offshore and it fires up a drone, their tech should be able to know instantly.
Mate,
Good point. So how did these do this and get there then?
Yeah, because they don't see him take off. They don't
Someone's
see him
bullshitting.
land, they just see him there and then they're gone.
Someone's bullshitting.
the Americans can detect an intercontinental ballistic missile launch within 5 seconds.
Putin apparently had to warn, when he fired that thing into Ukraine the other...
Yeah.
Was it a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it? They had to let America know
Yeah.
that that's what they were doing because they knew that the early warning things would pick up and think it was a nuke and fire out, and it all just... So yeah, I get you. Totally take your point that technology is that good that we should know when someone's flying a car-sized
Yeah, very much so.
thing over New Jersey, but
Protected airspace.
But shitting hell, they're there,
They're
and
there.
the government's on telly going, I don't know.
Why can't they shoot? If they're man-made drones, they should be able to shoot them down.
I suppose the problem is, I'm just thinking on the fly, like shooting them down, like where they're going to land. Can you shoot things down over mass?
No, you can't. You can't shoot things in
Because
over
New Jersey's
mass
like
population areas.
a huge not suburban.
It's going to fall on someone's house, isn't it? Let's
Well,
face
better
it.
that than a bomb if it's carrying a bomb.
We don't know it's carrying
Well,
on.
that's a choice someone would have to... That's the sort of thing you see in a comic, isn't it? Sometimes where it's like, we either let this bomb go off and kill everyone on the eastern seaboard, or we shoot it down and kill a couple of 100,000 New Jerseyites.
Kill a couple of 100,000.
Who knows what's got on it?
We don't know. That's the thing. I was just using that as an example. It's like making that choice, isn't it? Of like, save 2 million and sacrifice 1,000, or... Would the Americans forgive you for that? They'd have to, wouldn't they?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
What a choice. I mean, the right choice is to shoot it down, isn't it?
They would never, just because of the political fallout, they never shoot it down over a populated area. That's why they never shut down them Chinese spy rooms for so long. Because
Trump wanted to.
Because they're overpopulated areas, they waited until they were over nowhere.
Oh no,
and then
that was the story, sorry. They didn't tell him. Because I'm sure that's the story I heard. They didn't tell him about the balloons because they knew he'd instantly want to shoot them down. They told him
down.
after they'd sorted it.
Shoot them down.
Shoot him down.
Shoot them down. That's it.
God, I love
China.
China. So what? Oh God.
Well, no one knows what they are, and this is the thing. But some people are saying that they look like jets, but they're flying around for hours and hours upon end. But the only thing that does that are the doomsday planes, which are the ones that they put up in the air when they think a nuke's incoming.
Right.
Because that's they'll run their retaliation from the plane.
Oh God! Do you think these are those planes, and they just don't want to admit to the public? Yeah, there's an imminent nuclear threat, and that's why
these planes are up in the air.
An imminent threat because Trump's got one of his golf courses is there in New Jersey where he spends a lot of time. Obviously, New Jersey is right next door to New York. It's literally like Birmingham and Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
New York and New Jersey. Maybe that's it. Maybe there is a legitimate...
Yeah, but Trump's not president, he can't order that.
No, it's nothing to do with him. I'm just saying, maybe it's targeting him.
Well, I mean...
If he's there at his golf course in New Jersey, we're going to nuke it, and then they send up the anti-nuke drones, but then they don't admit to the public. We've got anti... Well, you said about them planes that go up.
Yeah, they run their retaliation from the planes, all their communications.
Well, maybe they're drones now because of how good tech is.
I mean,
maybe these are anti-nuke drones, and they don't want to come on TV and say, yes, they're anti-nuke drones because there is a legitimate nuclear threat.
I think that if there are foreign powers drones, they'll be shot down because they're over American airspace.
My point is, so they're not, they're American.
Oh, right.
Do you see what I'm saying? There is a legitimate nuclear threat coming in, so we sent up our drones that you lot don't know about.
Oh, yeah.
Why would we tell you? But now you've all seen them because they're as big as a fucking car.
Yeah.
We don't want to tell you there's an imminent nuclear threat. we also don't want to tell you that we've got this amazing drone technology, so we're just going to act dumb and let you all go insane, wondering what the fuck is going on.
Maybe. I mean, if they were a foreign powers drones...
There's no way they'd be...
Surely they'd be shot down.
Of course, there's no way.
Because this is meant to be the most secure airspace in the world.
It's also
especially after 9/11.
I was going to say, though, but you took the words out of my mouth, it's also where 9/11 happened.
Yeah, but after 9/11, come on, it's going to be the most secure airspace in the world, hasn't it?
Well,
it should have been quite secure before then, shouldn't it? Is this real world or practice? Is this real world or exercise?
Yeah.
I've heard the fucking...
Yeah.
Do you remember a few years when that Russian plane went into Turkish airspace, was shot down within 20 seconds? The Turks can do that. You can't tell me the Americans can't.
That's what leads me to think these are American drones, but why are they there, is my question then. They've obviously had to release them for a reason, and now the public knows. So it's like, oh, fuck. What do we tell the public? Well, we tell them nothing. So why, what reason would you have as America to unleash your top secret fucking drone technology in front of the world? Because there's got to be a threat.
Well, China did a massive drone show the other day, last week, or this week even. There's so many drones buzzing around the sky. Maybe it might have been a low-key response to that, government, military to military. Or it's not us.
It's also a bit scary to me as well that they're that big. Because you think of drones as little, like you said about the display, there's 10,000 drones making a picture of Santa. You've seen that stuff, haven't you? Oh, amazing. They're small, aren't they? A drone the size of a car, that's getting close to in the Terminator films where it shows the future wars, they're called HK, the Hunter Killers. It's not far off that, is it?
No.
The size of a car.
Maybe they are AI powered.
Oh, God.
Well, that's the thing. They're not going to be manned.
ChatGPT's just decided, fuck Jersey.
Yeah. What if they're not?
We're going to do a dry run over New Jersey, see if they can shoot our drones down. No? Okay. We'll roll this out all over the world now.
Come on, guys, it's aliens.
Disclosure.
It's coming out.
It's weird that that
aliens
would be
a force in their hand.
That would be my go-to, but something about this I just think drone technology is so good. I don't know why I don't think it's aliens. I just think secret drone tech, but we weren't supposed to see it, but now we have for a reason. I don't know. Because aliens, Ben, are aliens going to be in drones? What? So they've got...
No, they're telling us they're drones.
Yeah, but so they've travelled exponential amount of light years through time, space, and everything, like metaphysical beings, and then when they get to our atmosphere, they're like, oh, we need a car now, a flying car.
Put a show on, show them that we're here. And even if they are drones or they're aliens, show them we're here.
They didn't
this
come.
Is what Brilliant was saying all those years ago.
But they didn't come from another galaxy in a drone, did they?
It might not be a drone. It might be a craft.
Well, the size of a car.
Yeah. Or scout craft.
Moves exactly like a drone, and I don't know.
Might be a scout craft. You don't know.
I don't know. I think there's
some weird alien reason that we can't possibly fathom.
Who knows?
Why they say it's no good just flying round over New fucking Jersey?
It isn't just there though, is it? It's over Britain. It's over a lot of countries apparently.
Well, I'm just saying this reason. Like, yo, I think the aliens are here. Hey, yo, ma. I don't know.
Apparently, it's all over the world.
It is. There's been sightings of these things everywhere.
Now you can't trust people. I don't know why I'm never normally a cynic, am I? But something about this is...
your lack of faith disturbs me.
I'm sorry. I think, I just feel that this is technology.
Well...
And now they've got to lie.
Maybe.
Well, we won't know till it's too late, will we?
Time will only tell, won't it?
Yeah. Next year, it's coming. Villian's coming back.
Hopefully. Just let me get through Christmas without nukes or aliens. Fuck.
You'll be fine on the nuke front.
No, because, was it us talking earlier, or was I talking to Sarah possibly? But I was saying that if fucking aliens come on Christmas Day, I don't want that, because then every Christmas Day after that will be the anniversary of the aliens and it won't be Christmas Day anymore.
Yeah, I've got no issues.
I have.
First contact day.
I like watching a bit of Wallace and Gromit and
Christmas
eating
Day,
pigs
though,
in
it
blank.
would be ironic if it was Space Jesus that came down on Christmas Day.
What if it's Jesus that comes back?
The aliens bring him back.
Right. Now we're talking. So when did he die? How long ago was that?
2,000 years.
We've had this cunt for 2,000 years. He's been banging on about sharing the fish and fucking this, that, the other, and his fucking mum was a rib, and like, fucking hell, we've had enough.
Adam, not Jesus.
Oh, well, you know what I mean. It's all the same bollocks. We've had enough, honestly, 2,000 years of the prick. They hover over New Jersey, a little side door opens, and they fucking boot this. Maybe that's it.
But they did have a lot of free wine.
That's how they return him. Loads of wine, loads of bread, loads of fish. Wouldn't shut the fuck up. Can't take it. Self-righteous prick.
Well, it could be that. Maybe he turns up and things get better.
Be nice, wouldn't it? Be a change, wouldn't it?
It would.
Things getting better.
Chance will be a fine thing.
Don't believe it myself. I can bring good weather to the British Isles. It's got my vote.
I'd rather you just...
Now I know he's alive.
No, I don't want good weather. Just bring the prices down a bit and this place will be a fucking paradise. Honestly. Not the prices down a bit, I'm telling you, fucking paradise.
Drones, could be aliens, could be AI craft. Who's to say? Either way, shit is going down.
Yeah.
See how I got with the Ute then?
The Ute.
I nearly said Das Boot for some reason.
Because you're obsessed with Nazi Germany.
No, it's a good film.
So next up, bug smuggler busted with over 300 tarantulas strapped to body, dozens as big as a human hand.
Set him on fire.
Fucking hell.
Flamethrower him at the board, at the gate. Sorry, sir, we think you've got 300 tarantulas strapped to your body. Call him the flamethrower man.
How
that's
the
it.
fuck do you tape that many tarantulas? What, do you lie them down on the floor and put one big bit of tape over them? Or do you get people... Like, how do you hold that many tarantulas on you as you tape them? They must have had help.
Yeah, definitely an accomplice in this.
I mean, were they wiggling about and like... Oh,
Well,
God,
they're going
just
to,
get
aren't they?
fucked, man. Right.
The unidentified Korean national was travelling back to South Korea via France.
What? If I'd have known there's that many tarantulas in France, which is just over the water, I would go and live in Ireland.
The 28-year-old Korean traveller was stopped at a security checkpoint at Jorge Chavez International Airport in Lima on November the 8th after his stomach area was noticeably bulging.
Oh, God.
Wow.
When officials lifted up his shirt, they found hundreds of the creepy crawlers, also including 110 centipedes and 9 bullet ants.
What?
Jesus.
Why?
Inside Ziploc bags and plastic containers tied to his abdomen with 2 belts.
Oh, thank God for that. They
thank
weren't
God
just...
they were
He
in
wasn't
bags.
just
Yeah,
taping
I
spiders
literally
in
thought
the-
there
So
was
did
just bare spiders taped to his body.
I thought someone had gaffer taped
Like
him
a
into position.
psychopath. So he looked like Chewbacca made out of tarantulas.
Well, at least he was in tubes, that's something. But even so, I'm not down for it.
No.
It's fucking mental.
Why were they... Have they got value then in...
Must have. The terrifying collection included 35 adult Bolivian blue-legged bird-eater tarantulas,
Jesus.
bird eaters? Fuck off.
as well as another 285 juvenile tarantulas.
I'm just looking at my hand and visualising a spider as big as that running across my living room floor.
Ooh.
Because my foot is going to go on it. The only thing that can take it out is a foot.
Do you know, I read Meatloaf's autobiography when I was a teenager. And I don't know, because he's quite famous.
Back out of hell.
Well, no, what's it called where you... Not bullshit, but you'd hype up the story a bit.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he's a bit famous for that, apparently. But anyway, in his book, he claims that in Texas as a child, tarantulas were so common that you'd have to worry about. You could be sitting there and there could be one on the floor and it would jump from the floor to your sort of head area.
Right.
That's always stuck with me, that. Because you know what I would do if that happened to me.
You'd shoot yourself in the face.
Yes.
Because
Well,
you'd be in
Texas.
Well, you'd be in Texas, yeah.
God damn it, Daddy. I can't stand all these tarantulas in the living room. So I'm going to the bathroom where the gun is. I'm going to kill myself.
The toilet gun.
Yeah, the toilet gun. Because you know why you have a toilet gun if there's a really bad thing that you can't break up. That's common in Texas. You fire a gun into the toilet. I just made that up.
I was going to say.
It sounded true though, didn't
I
it?
would just keep a toilet gun there because when are you at your most vulnerable? When you're having shit.
I was thinking...
So if someone breaks in the house around a shit, toilet shotgun.
Very true. But just picture that though. Sitting there at the dinner table, eating your dinner, and a tarantula jumps from the floor.
Onto your face.
And that's a common thing, apparently. Like, I don't know. Maybe he was bullshitting, but...
I would kill... Well, I wouldn't... First of all, I wouldn't be able to sit in that room with tarantulas crawling on the floor. Can't do that.
No,
Don't like sitting in the room with a common British house spider.
me neither.
I'm not doing it with a
I've got no
tarantula.
problem with spiders.
No.
British spiders, but tarantulas, that's something different.
So first of all, if I am going to go in that room and there are tarantulas, I am going to use a flamethrower. I'm going to send those 8-legged bastards back to hell where they belong.
Yeah, 8-legged freaks. It's weird, isn't it? I hate them people, and we've known them over the years. You know, the types of people that are into, I keep tarantulas and snakes and
Well, them
weird...
little cute-looking ones that
Oh,
we've
look
got
at
a
him.
mutual friend who's got one. Brazilian
he's on my
jumping
face,
spider.
look.
Oh, fuck that!
Look, he's on my face. Oh, he's so lovely. He's furry. Fuck you! It's an insect.
They're the most revolting creatures on the planet.
Yeah, a tarantula. Oh, God! Just the thought of them, but that's natural, I think. The thought of them is supposed to make you feel like that.
Yes.
It's a natural defence, isn't it?
I have a defence for killing spiders, I see.
Right.
You're never more than 3 metres away from a spider.
Mm.
Never. And the ones that you're not around are masters of fucking stealth.
Right, yes.
Now, for me, that's good. If I don't see you, I don't care that you're in the room. I can't see you. You're not running across my personal space. The ones that are running across, I'm looking at natural selection for spiders here.
Right.
Because they're dumb enough to run into my line of sight. I can see you. If you die,
It's your
anyone's
fault.
going to be... It's your fault.
It's fair, that's
Right?
a good point.
Now, if you're stealthy and you're within 3 metres of me at all times, there's one of you there, somewhere.
You'll survive if you're stealthy.
You survive if you're stealthy.
It's true.
But eat the bugs.
Yeah, the
They are
stealthy
useful.
ones are in the bugs, Mike. The ones that run across the living room floor, they're dumbasses.
I
I'm actually
bugs.
improving the spider gene pool.
I witnessed something horrible recently. Like, probably in summertime it was, in the new... Because I've been at the new house for like 6 months. It was in summertime. If you imagine the biggest house spiders that we get, they are fairly... People always exaggerate, but they are pretty big.
Yeah, the legs
Just
are big, aren't they?
Picture the biggest one. Watched it, was watching TV, and it came up from behind my TV, and it walked up the wall, and I was like, oh, God. Fucking hell, it's a big and something, and I'm going to have to do something about this, aren't I? And I watched it walk up, and I've never seen a spider do this before. And it was just... He was just walking up the wall normally, and then whatever happened, it just lost its thing, and it just fell off.
Yeah.
I've never seen him do that, and it fell off, and I heard it slap onto my drawers. That's how big it was. It made a noise, but the act of it just suddenly losing its grip and just completely falling off, I was like, oh God! I didn't know they lost. So if it was going above me or whatever, it could just at any point, and it just slap on you. Imagine that lying there.
Into an open mouth.
Ah! Oh God! I
Apparently,
feel.
the average person eats 8 spiders in their lifetime.
They say
Yeah.
that.
I don't know if it's true
Is
or
it?
not.
But just to.
Well, that's an average. I just hope I'm not the guy eating more than 8.
But I'm with you. It's because
I
I've
don't know if
tried.
it's true.
I've tried to come to a middle ground over the years because I used to kill them, or if I didn't kill them, I used to scoop them up and throw them out because I don't like them. They absolutely terrify me. But there's one at the moment in my room, like you're saying about the stealthy Ben. He's tiny, teeny tiny. And I've spotted him on the wall, right up in the corner. But then I'll forget about it and watch TV, whatever, and then I'll look and go, where the fuck's he gone? And he's in here somewhere.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And I'm alright. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I haven't got to go... If he's not going to fuck with me and torment me, if he's just living his little life, fucking off back to the dark, you're good.
Yeah.
But if like the really big ones, then I've got to get the pint glass and the bit of cardboard and do all that pussy. My dad gets them in his hand, like, it just shames me. I bet your dad's might be the same.
Oh no, mine was always pint glass and...
Not a problem.
Can you get them in your hand?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
I don't, but I could if I wanted. Just get a cup.
Just something, it's just hardwired, it's primal, I can't... When I watch my dad just go up like that and scoop it in his hand, like, he said, they can't... He's literally saying to me like I'm a mum, they can't hurt you. I know, Dad!
Yeah.
But it doesn't stop them being creepy as all. Fuck, I don't want it touching me, I don't want to feel it, I don't just...
No.
I'm not like you. I wasn't born in 1950. I'm an 80s kid. Fuck spiders.
Oh, fuck them. Fucking completely.
I like spiders. They kill flies and I hate flies.
Yeah, they do. I get
Can't
that.
stand a
But,
fly landing on you, it's been on shit.
but if the stealthy dude's about, I've got no issues. You know, if he puts a web in the corner at night, and I don't see him in the fucking daytime, I've got no issue. Be stealthy. I'm improving the spider gene pool by killing the ones I see.
Killing the weak ones.
Yeah.
I didn't even kill flies now. I've got all Buddhist.
Oh, God. I hope...
For
you
life.
Die. In a way, I hope you die before me so I can smack the shit out of you as a fly. Just like newspaper, bang, 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 fuck you.
I will admit, God, I used to kill any insect, not think nothing of it. I won't unnecessarily kill things now. Flies, I have to admit, I haven't quite gone to flies. I could easily
Just
kill
them out.
Could easily kill a
Most
fly.
of the time they want to get out anyway.
But
Use a bit of newspaper.
I don't know. Spiders, I definitely don't just stamp on them out, because there is. I know Ben. I can feel Ben being disgusted with me as I say it. But they are alive. They're not mammals. They're not thinking. But there's intelligence, isn't there, in a way that we don't understand.
If the one I see running across the front room changes course and dives under the TV cabinet, well, you know, all the shit sits. All right, he's learned. I'm not looking for him. He's gone.
Okay.
It's when he's there, being a cocky bastard. It's like, that ain't you.
My friend had a cat that would go for spiders and eat
Chester
them.
eats them.
Mine won't.
Mine
But,
does.
oh, that's good. Well, it's just protein and juice for them, isn't it?
Moths, he'll eat anything that comes in.
Really?
Yeah, he'll eat a moth. No worries. Get in, crunch on them. Blue bottles I've seen him having.
Really? Yeah. Well, she might when I'm not looking, but no, I've not seen it. Mine's a fussy little bitch, so...
I've never been a fan of any insect being in the room while I'm asleep.
I'm not
That'd
an
be a
insect
fly,
fan at all.
Or that'd be a moth. I would tend not to kill moths, so I'll tend to usher them out.
I'm scared. I don't like moths at all. I know they can't hurt me again, but I do not want them to touch me. And they keep coming at you, teasing you. Like, no,
the worst one is them little tiny flies that buzz and they go in your ear or something.
Oh,
It's like,
yeah. I've been lying there in bed before and I've literally heard the musk, and it stops. You like, is that you? Lo and behold, 2 minutes later, I've been fucking bitten.
No, there's something like that in the room I can't
Twat.
sleep.
No, it's not dark.
No, I wouldn't kill it, but I'd have to get it out.
Flamethrowers, Ben.
Maybe a mosquito I could kill.
It's in my house, it ain't paying fucking rent.
Here's a business idea, Ben. Miniature household flamethrowers,
I like you thinking.
specifically for insects.
Yep,
That was done on a Love, Death and Robots episode, but with mice, wasn't it?
it was, yeah.
Did they end up burning the house down?
There was a kind of scorpion armoured bot with pincers and a laser tail. Yeah, didn't go well for the mice. And then the farmer was like, "Oh my god, what have I done?"
Right.
And he's just like, "You know what? I'm going to sign a peace treaty with the rats. That thing's got. He shoots the robot. He's like, no, I'm not having this. Like, exterminating you is one thing. Genocide is another.
Well, now, top prize to anybody who can remind me how the fuck any of the last thing that we've just been chatted to relates to the story that we were talking about.
Spiders.
Spiders. Was this about...
It was.
Oh, a man with spiders. That's how... It was a man with spiders. That's how long ago... What happened? They arrested him.
He got arrested, yeah.
Yeah. They're illegal.
Well, that was an interesting insect discussion anyway, gentlemen.
And apparently they sell for a hefty price as gifts to collectors.
At one point, I told you to fumigate the fucking world. Then I realised that insects are actually quite important.
We do need them for stuff, don't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasps especially. Fuck
No, we don't
wasps
need
off.
them. Fuck them.
Fuck them right off. I know, but still fuck them off. They come in, they die.
Yeah, I
That's it.
have no problem.
Mainly because
killing
the dog's a dumbass and tries to catch him.
No problem killing wasps.
I'd
My
rather
cat did once.
I'd rather kill the wasp than have my beautiful boy hurt.
If he spies one now in the house, he just runs in the opposite direction. He
That's
realises
good.
what it is. You can
You
see
know.
him trying to work it out. What's
Yeah.
that? Oh, it's a wasp.
Recognise the colour in it. No, has he been stung? Has he? Yeah,
He
see,
he
knows,
He went for one.
they're not stupid.
Last one.
And finally, nurse sees 7-foot figure at patient's bed. She was terrified when she realised what it was.
He was the giant Gonzalez.
Oh, that outfit did him no favours.
It did not.
She was working a night shift and checking on a patient when she reported seeing a large dark figure wearing a cloak not long before he died. The patient, I assume. The incident recounted by Dr. Andrea O'Connor on her YouTube channel last week. It comes as she tries to compile the true life stories that have been reported in hospitals around the world. But she admits, I've never come across anything like this. She goes on to explain, a nurse was on shift and she had a patient that was very close to dying. He was getting checked on every 15 minutes because he was very afraid. And all of a sudden, his anxiety and fear was ramping up. Oh God, don't tell me that's what it's like when you're about to die.
Every 15 minutes, my anxiety is ramping. I'm seeing a 7-foot tall Grim Reaper in the fucking corner.
Oh, don't worry, we're back in 15.
Every 15 fucking minutes. Every 15 minutes.
Are you any better, Gas?
You grab a chair and you hit that gun. Or give me the chair. I'll find the strength. I'm not going quietly. I'll rip his fucking tits off.
When I see the Grim Reaper, I'm going to offer him a Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah.
You at least owe me that.
I'm going to kick her in the bollock and say, not today.
Yes. You can't just kick death in the nads. If he comes near me, Mr. Rimmer, I'll rip his nipples off.
Oh, I got it wrong.
I'll rip his nipples off. I'm sure. Look, we knew what you meant anyway.
Yeah.
Dave Lister, coming numbered 169, your time is up. So, it's fucking Grim Reaper, isn't it?
It seems that way.
And she's saying, Dr. O'Connor, it's the night shift. She goes in to check on him. But she stops in the doorway because the patient's laying there. And she sees this large, 7-foot tall dark figure looming and bending over the bed and kind of stretching out. It looked as if he had like a black cloak on. She could just see this dark, shadowy, tall figure looming over him, and she's frozen in the doorway. If you've never seen anything like that before, your brain kind of can't make sense of something it's never seen and that you don't expect to be in this room. Well, fuck me, this bird, she's fucking... Wow. Jesus Christ. Shakespeare, put your fucking pencil down, because fucking Dr. O'Connor's here. Wow, fuck
This is
me.
the level of education you guys adopt nowadays. That's
Fuck
terrifying.
me, the great philosophers of the world can retire because Dr. O'Connor has spoken. Fuck me.
If you've never seen anything like that before, your brain kind of can't make sense of something it's never seen.
And she's a doctor. Well, she says she is.
This could be the Daily Star level of reporting.
Yeah, it's gone through the filter.
It's
These
gone through
are-
the filter.
No, you know what this is? this is modern journalism. They have literally watched a woman's YouTube video and fucking transcribed it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That's all they fucking do. So it's this bird's word. So her next quote: he didn't have any family members coming to visit him. There was no friends in the room. There really was no explanation for what she was seeing. Oh, because so by that you're saying, well, if one of his relatives had been 7 foot tall and wears a cloak and looms over people's bed, it's one of his relatives. But no explanation.
What if one of his relatives was an exceptionally tall goth grandson? Could have had a trench coat on, long black hair.
My Chemical Romance t-shirt.
Yeah, leaning over the bed. Oh, granddad, terrible, this is happening. I miss you, I love you, etc., etc. Whatever you say to dying people.
I'm no expert, but this sounds to me.
Suck out his soul.
That's the issue. That's what. Right. When that happens, that's a giveaway. That's your Grim Reaper. That's your standard Grim Reaper. Yeah, right there.
Doesn't this just sound to you like the sort of shit that gets said round an hospital?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Did you hear Jean? She reckons once when she walked in, there was old Bill was dying, and she saw the Grim Reaper. Oh, she did. Yeah, she did.
Yep.
It
could have been a reflection through the window.
Yeah. I'll never forget. It's hard to explain. Well, it's not hard to explain, but once I was very, very. This is burned into my brain. Very, very young, like younger than 10. And I don't know what had made me think it, but I was convinced there was a monster in the room, right? And I was so terrified that I literally had the duvet like this, and I pulled it down over my face so I could see over it, and I saw the fucking demon. I saw it right there. More convinced than you've ever been in your life. Yep. Duvet straight back over my head, like, oh my God, genuinely shaking and crying, like, how do I call my mum without the thing? And then got the guts to look back up over it. It was the fucking chair.
Yeah.
It was just the chair. But I'm telling you, that's burned in my brain. That is of thinking, no, it's gonna be okay. Just look. Holy fuck! It's not okay. It's there. It's right there. The monster, and then it's the fucking chair that's always there. Because your brain is so powerful, and it, like you say, a reflection, a thing, like equipment might have been. Under a...
Could be something similar as there'd been a bit of a gale wind. Bin bag had been blown in a tree. That'd been reflected through the moonlight, through the window. It looks like a figure.
Yeah.
Could have been anything.
Anything. I don't think it was the Grim Reaper, because so many people die in hospitals. If the Grim Reaper comes to everyone, you'd be seeing him out all day, every day, wouldn't you? All right, John.
You'd have a fucking ID badge.
Little NHS badge.
Yeah. G Reaper.
Oh man.
I mean, she even says it herself. People can hallucinate. People can be stressed and tired, especially when working the night shift.
Oh, I've got to do some night shifts, so I'm not sure what the fuck's going on. You're meant to be asleep at the end of the day.
Well,
you know what they're like in nurses. They work long hours.
Well, good on this woman for making a YouTube channel out of nurses gossip. I wish her nothing but the success in the future, but I don't think there was a 7 foot, unless Shaquille O'Neal, who's 7'1", or like you said, Ben Giant Gonzalez happened to be visiting.
There are several signs you go through when you're on the way out, and one of them is a massive hallucination. Apparently, the common thing is most people will see something, whether that's fairies on their dinner plate, whether that's relatives, whether that's a Grim Reaper. Well, obviously that was the nurse seeing that, but still.
It's your brain.
It's your brain
trying to slow everything.
Well, no, because the patient was the one that told her originally. So he might have planted that in her mind, because she's coming back every 15 minutes to check on him. We said the Grim Reaper.
Yeah.
But your brain's that good. I've heard, I could be wrong on this again. Not that I've ever been wrong on the podcast. One of them things I heard somewhere that, like, let's say if like you cut yourself really bad, like jugular, like it's really bad, your brain will do something to, like, sort of a bit like
it with endorphins.
Yeah, a bit like being on a DMT trip or whatever, to slow your blood, to stop it pumping out the fucking hole in your arm, basically.
Yeah, it's your heart rate will slow down.
Your brain is
it's also shock.
Yeah, your brain is that intuitively fucking clever and has that much knowledge of the body around it that it will try and slow your it'll flood your brain with shit to try and
Yeah.
not whether it works or not. But, and apparently that is a lot when we're dying. Is that same thing?
Yeah.
It's flooding you.
It's your
with,
brain preparing you for what's going to happen. It knows it's dying, so it floods your body with really feel-good hormones that possibly make you trip. But your brain is also preparing this final little scenario for you. So whether that's the white light, the tunnel, the relatives, the dogs, the pets, the cats,
video of your life.
the video of your life,
Flash before your eyes.
Mine
So
would be
was
my
your-
little cat. Meow. I'm coming. Oh God, that was the worst video. I fucking hate the internet. There's certain things that shouldn't be filmed and don't need to be filmed. A video I seen the other day, and the way they post it was like, "Oh, this is a beautiful video." This little girl, she was like 5 or 6, was holding in her arm the family cat as it died, and she was singing to it. You are my sunshine,
Oh, Jesus,
my
that'd be
only
fucking well enough.
sunshine. As it took its last.
Fuck.
I was like, why on earth? Why on earth? I don't need to see these things. Who stood there filming it? And you know they were filming it, not thinking, oh, we'll watch. They were thinking Facebook views.
yeah.
Everyone's brain's demented.
There's no one on earth that ever watched that. I mean, I've seen pets put down, guys. I've had pets put to sleep. I've been in the room. It's not something you want to watch.
No.
It really isn't. And for £1, I've walked out of that room. For £1,
Yeah.
you know, it's not so you want to. And to film it, this private moment, this moment of a child going through the stage of grief, that is just obscene.
But to be
The
honest,
fact that you're willing to publicise that.
the child didn't seem. I was of the suspicion of like, does that child actually know it's not just going to sleep? She's a very mature child. If not, if she does understand that it's dying, but it was just such a. I was like, this isn't things that. It's not a normal thing that you'd see on TV or. It's the internet, the mobile phones. That's the only reason that footage has been.
I wouldn't
Brought to
dream
my
of
eyeballs.
recording that moment.
Oh fuck no.
I wouldn't dream of it. Because I know I'm going to be in bits anyway.
Well, there's people who take
What?
pictures of them. They're holding their like dying grandma's hand, and they're like, "Grandma's dying." Like
Why would
selfie,
you
like
do
here with my
that?
grandma as she dies. Like it's a thing. They're fucked. They're brain fucked.
Yep.
I don't know if I'll be able to be in the room when I have to say goodbye to my cat. I really don't.
I'd have to be. It'd break me, but
You've got to be, because that you want them.
I don't want to go in.
You want to be there.
Yeah.
It's not a nice thing. It
I
really
know it's
isn't.
coming, but it's.
Oh, it's in the show on that.
Yes, on a lovely Merry
Yeah,
fucking Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy Weird News Christmas, guys.
Hold
I'm
your
in bed.
pets close.
Oh yeah, hold your pets fucking close. You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
And your loved
Hold them
ones.
close on your loved ones, and even though, you know, you'll love your pets more than your family.
Yeah. Let's be honest.
He's my boy.
Yeah.
You know, he's my boy. He's got my back no matter what.
That's it.
Don't do the favour, don't join a call. Happy Christmas.
I've been Mike. Thanks for listening. Peace out. May the force be with you.
I've been Gaz. Pre-Biff Tanner. Merry Christmas.